All right, a little bit of a core workout today. These are some plank and bird dog variations. So we'll start off with the bird dog, just standard knees under hips, right? Collarbones parallel to the floor. You can have your hands right under the shoulders, or I like to take mine just a little bit further forward to help me keep from kind of popping those ribs and over tightening the back. Reach one leg straight out, right? Keeping those abdominals connected, using the glutes to lift those legs. And then reach your opposite arm out in front. From here, bring your elbow to your knee, and then reach it out. Again, elbow to knee, and reach it out. I'm going to time us for 30 seconds. In and out. So don't worry about how many. Find that long, strong line from your fingers to your toes each time. Breathe. Got 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, time. That one down. All right, so then we're going to switch and do the other side. So reach that leg out, find a little room. All right, reach that leg straight out behind you, connect through the core, not pulling, pushing into the neck. And we'll go ahead and start. Elbow to knee and reach. Knee, whoops, and reach. This is rotational stability. So if you start to roll over, that's why. Each time, find that length. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so we'll come back to bird dog, but right now we're going up into our plank. So hands, and this time feet. So from here, we're going to do 30 seconds again with a little bit of a mountain climber knee. I'm just going to hit start, and we're on. So you want that pelvis to stay still. And we're somewhat relaxed, think of being perched over the floor. So I'm in socks, right? If I were pushing against the floor, I would be sliding away. You just want to be resting on top of there, using your core to hold you up, not your feet. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Little stretch back. Okay, so now we're going to go to a side plank. So either on forearm or hand, on knees or toes. Right, so we could be up on our feet, on our hands, on our knee, on our forearm, on our feet. Whatever feels best to you. And we're going to add some movement with that. 30 seconds again. Get set, lift up. Here we go. So we can stay there. We can rotate, and here I'm trying to keep the pelvis mostly still so the movement is through the ribs. You could also choose not to rotate the torso at all. 15 more seconds. The key here is try to feel those ribs lifting up so that you're not relying on that shoulder and hip to do all the work. And time. All right, so then we switch to the other side. Yeah, in any version of that side plank you like. Get ready, get set, go. So again, we can stay here, adjust the arm, add that little bit of rotation. You want to challenge yourself, but still feel good. Right, no work in the neck, nothing in the back, just right here at the waist. A little bit of work along the side of the leg, and of course in the arms and shoulders. But most of it right at that waist. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Rest. All right, so now we're going to go back to that bird dog, but we're going to change it. So before, when I had my right leg back here, right, I had my left arm up. This time, we're going to lift the right arm. So right arm, right leg. Now here, I'm going to bend elbow to knee and reach, trying to keep collarbones and pelvis mostly parallel to the floor. Then I'm going to bring my leg and my hand out to the side. So I reach and touch and then come back. So it's facing the ground, facing the side. And you could certainly bend that knee instead or go back to the other bird dog. 30 seconds again. Get set. Go. So elbow to knee and to the side. To the floor and to the side. So you really should be feeling that butt cheek on the leg that is on the ground. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Little stretch. Then of course we've got to do the other side. Make sure I got room there. Think so. All right, bring that leg up, bring that arm up. Go ahead, elbow to knee, and to the side. Front and side. Again, feeling that glute work on the side that's down to keep you from rotating. And time. Stretch back. All right, so now into our forearm plank. So on forearms and either knees or toes. So toes would be here, shoulders and hips about the same height, and knees would be here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lift up, feet a little bit wider, and we're on the clock. If we can, let's see if we can reach an arm out to the side. And you can always reach it back to your hip, or reach it in front. Anything to distract. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, shake that out. We're turning over. All right, want to roll down and get that bottom rib on the ground and leave that part of your back weighted to the floor so the rib cage doesn't just pop up. That's what causes that back strain. So we want to keep that down, and if we can lengthen to the floor, great. If that causes that rib cage to pop up, then we take a towel or a pillow, right, something, and prop that up so that helps those ribs stay connected there. So we're lifting those legs up. Get my handy dandy timer. And you can either stay down here or you can curl up. We're going to reach both legs out and towards the floor. If you prefer, you can certainly take one at a time. Get set, go. Both legs down and in. Right, so our option again, staying on the floor, which actually can be harder, right, because it's harder to maintain that connection, but you don't want to feel any strain in the neck. If you prefer, curl up, helps those abdominals because they can be a little bit tighter, right, under a little less challenge. And time. That was 30 seconds. All right, roll it over. This is our Superman. So our both legs are up in the air and arms are up. we can either stay there, or I like to jumping jack those arms and legs. So to have success here and not end up in your neck and your lower back or hip bones screaming at you, you want to get that bottom rib kind of tucked under and anchored in place. Don't worry if you feel a little scrunched up to start, but keep that on the floor and lift your hips and traction them back so that we're lengthening out that lower back area. Leave that bottom rib there, and now you should be more free to lift that up. So from the bottom rib to the hips, the pelvis there, that's like your little safe box is going to stay put, solid through that core. Lift one leg, lift the other, leave them both up there, extend up through that rib cage, and we're on the clock, 30 seconds. Out and in. Right, if it's too much having your arms in front, just take them to the small of your back or by your sides, whatever feels good to you. We've got 15 more seconds. We should be able to breathe, right, because we've preserved this whole column of alignment of our ribs and our pelvis. Got 3, 2, 1, time. And then stretch it back. All right, one more exercise, and it is a tricep push-up and a stretch, a child's pose. So reach your arms out as far as you can in front of you here, and just enjoy that stretch. And then we come up and come down to the ground. Push ourselves up and back. So it starts out pretty innocent, feels pretty good. I'm gonna scooch myself around here so that I stay in the frame. It's gonna be really fun. All right, 30 seconds. Arms out in front, here we go. All the way down, and then stretch. Dive yourself forward and stretch. We kind of launch ourselves down and press back those triceps. 10 seconds. Almost there. That's time to go ahead and finish that one. And then stretch. All right, so if you can, repeat that whole sequence again for me. A couple more times. Have fun.